Hello, my name is Gerardo Montoya. My U number is 49310699. This is for Finance 4453, Dr. Nina Schmidt's class, spring of 2026. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets along with a dashboard. Let's talk about the first sheet. The first sheet is a linear regression line, but as you can see, we're not looking at it's not a line over time, but more of the closing numbers of the New York Stock Exchange versus the company closing numbers. For right now, we are looking at Facebook's numbers. We can also, if we can look at, let's say, Apple's numbers, and we can see their numbers there. But let's go back to Facebook. With Facebook, we can see there's an upward trend line going with their numbers versus New York Stock Exchange numbers. So right now next is the forecast indicator line. So what we're looking here is we could see that the forecasting numbers appear to be going in an upward trend. At one point it did go down, but it look like it's going back up. But eventually the forecast appears to be in an upward trend as well, because as we can see from this point, it's still higher than this point right here. So it is still going in an upward trend, even though there might be some points where it seems like it's going to go down. Let's go over the mean closing price. As we can see here, we're looking at the average closing price of all the companies that we gather data from. So instead of looking at just pure numbers, we can actually look at, like, let's say, a bar graph. That way it'd be easier to look. We can also change it a little bit in the direction of it, so from lowest to greatest or highest. So we can see that Facebook has a greater average mean close versus General Electric, which has obviously a lower number than Facebook. Even though General Electric has been here for many, many years, Facebook is still outpacing them on their mean average close. With standard deviation, we're looking to see that the standard deviation for Facebook, again, is overtaking almost every single other companies that we're looking at. So let's look at moving average. With the moving average, we're using a visualization of the moving average based on 200 days of previous values of the daily closing prices. So as you can see, the average daily closing prices based on 200 days of previous values, it still keeps going in an upward trend. Even though there was a small dip from here to here, it's still in a moving upward position. So finally let's take a look at a dashboard where we put it all together. So if we want to take a look at one particular company, let's say Disney, we can pull up all of their information from the forecast indicator to the linear regression to moving average and the mean close. We can see that information all from this interactive display here. Let's say Facebook. We want to look at Facebook. Again, it changes all the values in order for you to look at one particular company. But if you want to just look at average for all of them, obviously this part doesn't fit perfectly, but it still works. You can see that. Okay, thank you. Bye.